I just need to get this off my chest. I cannot just be like, hey you guys, how are you? We're gonna do a tarot reading for this upcoming month and blah 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 blah. No, this is a difficult time and I can't stand phony shit. So speak up against racism. Listen to black people. Listen to black people. Listen to black people. Do not turn away from this. Black Lives Matters. Systemic racism needs to stop. And I'm saying it this simple because I was hesitant about making this video. I see all types of people in especially the new age spiritual community posting positive messages, healing, enlightenment, all that good stuff. But sometimes, often it really annoys me because we're in a very dark period. And yes, it's important to focus on the good, focus on positive things. We all need that. But it can be very hurtful for people who are constantly feeling attacked. Not just feeling, people who are constantly being attacked, constantly in anxiety and depression. When you say to a person who's depressed, or like overwhelmed by anxiety, when you tell that person that you need to look at the positive things, that's the thing with depression, that's the thing with trauma and anxiety. At those moments you're in the dark, and those loving words just don't do it. We need to acknowledge the dark. And I see a lot of those people, I don't want to judge, but I see a lot of those people spreading healing light work stuff, but they're not acknowledging what is going on right now. They're not let alone acknowledging what has happened for all these decades, centuries. And I just wonder, these people who are doing that work, if your heart is really open, don't you feel the pain? Like the way racism is now coming to the surface, because it's not new, but it's like so extremely coming to the surface, which paradoxically is a good thing, because it needs to be, well, especially in the faces of white people who didn't know, or who kept turning away from it because it doesn't apply to them. We are all in this, like, I get so freaked out. I was about to make this a calm video, but you can already see that there are so many emotions. It's not about, I want to be humble, and it's not about my emotions, but for me, I don't understand how people can be so fucking ignorant and not see it, and that it's necessary that we teach them and tell them. How can you not see it? We all do need to protect ourselves and don't get like completely consumed by it, but we all need to take our responsibility in how we're moving forward together. And for the people who are watching this, who haven't felt affected by it, or who cannot wait for these messages and this movement to be over, I lost my words. Like it's so complex, but it's so simple. Listen to Black people, promote Black people, respect Black people. So let's get into this reading. Yeah, I just can't stand this phony shit. People acting as if nothing is going on, nothing has been going on. And especially the healing community. Okay. So this reading is for all of us. It's for me, it's for you. And let me see. So today it's dark moon. Also the summer solstice here. And the moon is in Cancer right now. It will be for the upcoming 3 days. And we're also about to enter Cancer season. And the Cancer is the sign that rules the moon. Cancer is the mother sign of the zodiac. So it's about nurturing, it's about sacrifice. And I'm gonna pull at least 6 cards to see if it can give us some insight or advice on how to, what to focus on, or maybe find some acknowledgement on where we're at. Just see what the cards will tell us. And use the Cosmic Tarot, Hermetic Tarot, and Tarot of the Golden Dawn, Initiatory Golden Dawn Tarot. And I'm gonna pull a card for every moon phase. I'm also planning to make a video about my connection with the moon. I've been asked to join 28 days of the moon. I'm gonna link it below. I haven't, social media, YouTube. It feels weird to still make these videos, but I guess I'll just keep it raw and just do it anyway. So pay some attention to your breathing, because I know that I unconsciously hold in my breath a lot during times of stress. I haven't been breathing properly this last month. So first pay some attention to your breath. And then let's just see what we'll get. So for today, where are we at right now? 1, 2, 3, the energy of the Empress. Loving, nurturing energy. North, east, south, west, and all its elements. Where we at right now? Queen of Cups. Water of water. Love, emotions, pleasure. You see the lobster. Cancer sign. What else do we see? Lotus flower. She's wearing a crown. And a lot of water, of course. So first thing that comes to my mind, and it applies on me, you just saw that, but it also applies on this moon cycle, Cancer season. Water, so much emotions, and it's not a calm water. We can think about how we can make sure that the waters become more calm again. But I feel like it is necessary for us now, for a higher cause, to be overwhelmed by the emotions. And I think that's also a reason why I just expressed my annoyance on people who are acting as if nothing is happening. And acknowledgement is such, like, it's such a key word for me right now. Acknowledge our feelings. We should not suppress them, because they will haunt us. And yes, when it's too much, that sometimes we need to check ourselves and be like, okay, calm down now. But what I feel right now is that, you know, cry when you need to cry. Please cry. Because this stagnant energy, maybe you've been feeling pain, physical pain in your body, clouded mind. It's so much, darling. It's so much right now. Please, if you feel tears coming up, do cry. If you're getting angry, be angry. You know, of course, not to a point where you're hurting somebody, but all this stagnant energy, all these emotions, they need to move. Water, you know, it's like when you have this pool, or like this, how do you call that? Not a lake, a pond of water that stands still, then it's getting nasty, right? Like shit is starting to rot and stink, and like water needs to flow. And if it doesn't, what is the word of that other card of the thought deck? Debauchery. Like it's sickening. It makes us sick. So water needs to move. And in order to move, you shouldn't hold it. You shouldn't block it. So please do cry. If you're angry, do shout. You know, you're human. We're human. We're not robots. These emotions are real. And I know right now a lot is coming to the surface. A lot of emotions of people are coming to the surface because so many people have been suppressing these emotions for so many reasons. Because of their personal trauma, how they've been brought up, because it felt like they weren't allowed to express themselves, and also also because of society, and especially black people, because of the systemic racism. Express yourself. Let the water flow. Let the emotions flow. And I'm like seeing this, how do you call it, raft? Like this boat in a wild river. Like it's... Now let's continue to the next card. So that's where we're at now. It's a lot of water. Do not let it stagnate. Do not block it. This is the time to let it flow. This is the time to let the tears come. This is the time to be angry. You're allowed. These are your emotions. Of course, we all need to know and need to feel our responsibility towards other people. But in this time, at some moments, like shout, scream, be angry, cry. Okay, baby, please. If you feel it coming up, if you feel it coming up, do not let somebody tell you like, oh, I don't like it. When you're angry, you've been holding it back so long. And maybe do not shout towards a person. Maybe go outside, go to mountaintop and shout from the mountaintop. Like, there are so many ways. I'm not saying that you should scream at people or something, but the emotions that you're feeling, allow them to come out, and do not feel bad about them. That's very difficult because we're tired, right? We're tired of feeling terrible. We don't want to cry anymore. If you feel it coming up, that's really what I'm saying. If you feel it coming up, do not suppress it. So these upcoming days, how are we starting this moon cycle? What is the energy? How we start this moon cycle? So first couple of days of the new moon cycle are days where we can set intentions. I don't really feel like planning too much. There's so much that needs to be taken care of though. Ace of Pentacles, Lord of the root of the powers of earth. Ace of Pentacles, new earth, new life. Didn't we have this card in the other reading? I don't know. This is an old list. What is this list? It is what it is. It is what it is. I think we had this card. It was from the Mary L. Tarot, I think. New life, fertility, new coin, new money. So this year, weird times. This year, 2020. It's the number 4. It's the foundation. But there hasn't been a lot of stability, has there? So most of us are at a point where we start to build from scratch. And it's scary because we don't know what's coming. Ace of Pentacles. We had this card last month, I think, or the month before that. Fertility, new life, new coin, new materials, new house. But the aces are the idea, so it's not manifested yet. It's like you can see it as a message that something is coming. And what is coming? Something materialistic. Materialistic is anything that's tangible, so everything on this earth. Your body, right? Your house, your money, like everything that is tangible that we can see. There's something new coming. But this is the beginning of the month. But remember, it's an idea. So maybe I'll leave it for a bit. Let's continue. Golden Dawn, Initiatory Golden Dawn Tarot. 1, 2, 3. The energy of the Empress. Love, nurture, healing. North, east, south, west, and all its elements. June 28th. It's gonna be first quarter. 6 of Wands. Seems like seems like victory, seems like a battle that has been won. Yeah, a battle that has been won. And there's there are these men standing in line. So there's a community, a group. We're in this together. Something that we're passionate about. Something that we have been fighting for. Look, these wands that the men are holding all have these ribbons of different colors. Yeah, I don't want to make it too complex. There's going to be a victory about something that we're passionate about, something that we have been fighting for, and yeah, that we're fighting for together. That we're fighting for together. And then full moon eclipse in Capricorn on July 5th. Prince of Pentacles. This prince is riding on a bull or on a cow, on Taurus. Cows are slow but steady. So I hope that this means that actually this full moon on July 5th, we're gonna experience a new side of ourselves again, where we feel more grounded. This is an earth element card, where we feel more grounded. And here it is again, where we can slow our pace, where we can get back to slow down. Because these times are so weird. We have been forced to slow down, but at the same time, there's this enormous push that's like shouting to us like, fix things, fix things, fix things. Quick, 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 we need to fix things. You know, well, we all still need to slow down. And I hope that this is what we all need. Look, he's also, oh no, I thought he was smiling. Well, so this is the Taurus card. Slow pace, but steady. Slow and strong. You know, there's an idea of a new foundation. There's a victory, so there's like an obstacle is gonna be broken down. There's an obstacle is going away because we are winning that. We are winning a battle, so that we can actually start building that foundation. Because right now everything has been like broken down. And I know that there's a lot that is still going to be like demolished and destroyed. But I also know that we all need something that we can hold on to. And one thing that helps us all is connect with nature, connect with earth element, and also get out of our heads and focus on tangible things. The earth element. I think this is the reason why I haven't been doing my spiritual work that much, because I think we need to do more root work. because we need to be here. We need to come back to Earth and realize, remember what it means to be on Earth. I had a dream. I think I spoke about a dream in another video. Last half year, no, before the COVID shit started, I've had 2 dreams where a natural disaster happened. And I know I spoke about one of the 2 in another video, but I dreamt that there was coming this wave of like a dust storm, like almost an earth tsunami. And there was a tree standing in front of me, and I knew that if I would hold on to that tree for as long as needed, I would be fine. And the storm came, and I know that it would kill me if I wouldn't hold on to that tree. That was my only task: hold on to the tree, hold on to the tree, and wait it out. And then if I would hold on to, I would be safe. What does that mean to you, holding on to a tree? Have you ever studied tree symbology? So right now I'm not going to tell you about it. This is maybe going to be a nice task for you to discover and remember some stuff about yourself. Maybe do some research about tree symbology. Full moon, or do it on the full moon. Maybe write it down in your agenda. Full moon, what can I do on the full moon? Study tree symbology and use what you find, use what you remember as guidance, something that you can hold on to. Okay, then we're going to the end of the month. Cosmic Tarot. 1, 2, 3, the energy of the Empress. Love, nurturing, healing. North, east, south, west, and all its elements. And cardinal points. Last quarter of this new moon cycle. Yeah, this isn't a good card. I mean, tarot is holistic. It's not all beautiful. I think it's quite realistic. This is a card of poverty. 5 of coins, 5 of pentacles. 5 is a number that has a lot of conflict in it, but it's also a number that refers to humans, 5 senses. I think this card can help us to find solutions, how we can step out of poverty, find strength and endurance to move through that. If you look at the faces of these people, you see that they respond, that they are moving different. Well, they're moving the same direction, but like, for example, this person in the front, she's smiling, and look, they're walking in this city that has been destroyed, but there's this branch of a tree, and it's green, it's still alive, and that's also where she's going. She's moving forward. We need to get through this, and we will get through this. Keep faith. Know that you'll get through this. I know I am. And trust me, right now, my finances are fucked up and it's stressing me the fuck out. But I've been here before, and if you feel recognition in what I'm saying, if you're also handling financial difficulties, remember those times that you've been there before and you worked it out before, and then there got moments again where you could like sit down a bit and feel like, oh, I'm feeling good again. Those moments will come. We will find solutions. Be grateful, be happy with what you have. Don't live up to other people's expectations and think, oh, I should have this so that I can show other people that I'm wealthy. If you're having financial problems, like literally financial problems, and you're in poverty, you need to pay some stuff, go fix like payment settlements, because yeah, there's always a solution. There's always a solution. And I'm saying that even though I'm actually currently like, I need to tell myself that it's gonna be fine. There are solutions, and I'm gonna find more solutions, and we'll get through this. We'll get through this. How are we gonna finish? How are we gonna end this moon cycle? Oh, and next month, dark moon is again gonna be in Cancer. How are we gonna end this moon cycle? How are we gonna end this moon cycle? Of course, another tower being struck. Yeah, we're gonna realize, so this can be literally, let me put my Lux in the front with the purple ribbon. Let us, sorry. This can literally mean that more statues, more buildings are gonna be set on fire. But we can also take this card personally. Here, you see the Eye of Horus, I think. I was thinking, is this the Eye of Ra or Horus? But I think Horus. Horus. We are seeing something that we need to demolish, that we need to destroy. Right now, when I see this crown falling, I'm thinking, yeah, you know, the establishment, this whole society, this system, it's not working, right? It's not working. And yeah, we need to build a new. And I'm thinking like all these things are starting to sound so cliche, but it's not. It's actually what is happening right now, right? So as an overview, we have the Queen of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, Six of Wands, Prince of Pentacles, then the Five of Pentacles and the Tower. What I find striking is the combination of a new idea about the foundation, a new idea about material gain, and then there's this victory, and then there's this slow and steady start of a new you that builds and that protects but it is followed up by this poverty card and this destruction card. The moon on the 28th of June, so this is about the first quarter, 28th of June is in Libra. I think it's important, well, I know it's important that even though we are in poverty, even though everything around us is being destroyed, to not rush and keep this steady, this slow and steady pace. I once came up with an example of building your own stairs and borrowing or buying a trampoline, metaphorically speaking. When you build your own stairs, you need to find wood, and you build like step for step for step for step, and because you build it yourself, because you understand wood, you understand the material, you've seen every corner because you've been sanding the surface, you've been exploring the surface, you've been connecting the elements, and then you stand on one step and you go to the next one. Well, people who borrow or buy a trampoline, they go to the top very fast, right? It's like whee, and you see them, you know, going ahead of you, and they're going to the top, but they have nothing to hold. Slow and steady pace. Emotions are real. Emotions, water needs to flow. Otherwise, it will get you sick. Keep moving forward. Like this lady in the front, and the branch, the green branch. And there will be more destruction, but it's needed destruction. And also, because everything has come to the surface, all these people that have been ignoring it, they are seeing it now too. Also, I'm gonna end this reading with Isis mystery cards. They're in Dutch. This is an oracle deck which I actually don't really like. I'm a bit disappointed in it, but I'm using it now because we're in a time where we need to move through things we don't like. Sometimes we have to use things we don't like. We have to have jobs that we don't like. We have to watch things that we don't like. There's so much fucked up things. There are so many things that are not nice right now, but we have to move through it, you know, in the spirit of working with what is happening, working with the reality right now. I'm gonna pull a card. Caduceus. Unity of polarities. The higher. Okay, so I need to translate it from Dutch to English. The higher you rise, the deeper you need to go. Doubts are fading, or doubts are evaporating, because you're conquering the duality and the duality inside of yourself, and there's a practice strengthening the energy in your root chakra by breathing to it. And that's a nice card to end with, because yes, and also see the white and the black snakes, the polarities, they're twirling around each other, going higher. And the thing this card says about the higher you go, the lower you go. I told you do some research about tree symbology if you're up to it. I recommend it. I recommend to study symbology because it gives you insight and also, in a sense, something to hold on to. And also, if you think about it, loving and fighting, crying and shouting. Allow yourself to live a holistic life. We shouldn't repress things. So, in order to rise, in order to go high, you need to grow roots. So, let me end this video by reminding myself and reminding you to do root work, to do grounding work, and breathe to your root chakra. Do breathing exercises and focus on your butt. So focus on your root chakra. Feel the earth under your butt. Feel your connection, and also touch things. It can be stones, it can be plants, it can be fruits, it can be your pet, it can be a plant, it can be your lover, it can be your mother, your sister, because that's another thing. A lot of us haven't been feeling somebody physically because of this social distancing, and it's not good for our health. So focus on the earth, focus on tangible things, touch things, and breathe, okay? Sending so much love to you. Thank you for watching my video. Like, subscribe and all that. Yeah. I had a couple of bursts of expression, but now I'm already feeling like I'm going inside again. Yeah. Do not feel guilty. Do not feel guilty. Let the water flow. Much love. Black Lives Matters.